How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. We've got more Marvel Legends today from the Retro Spider-Man wave. We've got Hammerhead. I'm waiting for him to be really cheap, and he was finally really cheap, so of course I scooped him. I don't have a Hammerhead because I don't recall a Marvel Legends Hammerhead other than like way back in Toy Biz probably. But yeah, he's a cool figure. I was just like, he's probably gonna go on clearance, and he did go on clearance. So smart move, big brain right here. With all that being said, we'll take a closer look at the box and then we'll get this bad boy open. As you can see the front of the box, Marvel Comics Spider-Man, Marvel's Hammerhead. There's the figure in the box. Warning, choking hazard, small parts, don't put it in your mouth. We'll move down so you can see that down there. There you go. We'll give him a flip over really quick. And then here is the back of the box. Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Hammerhead. Hammerhead's skull is reinforced with adamantium, making his head flat on top. All the same, this hard-headed criminal's frequent run-ins with Spider-Man have caused him no shortage of headaches. Sorry, my eyes are not what they used to be, even though they were never good, so that's kind of a lie. You can see he's got interchangeable hands and a bat, and every other figure in this line that we also have on this channel, except for Hobgoblin, because that figure's kind of a bummer. And yeah, I didn't really need him because I already have a Hobgoblin. So with all of that being said, let's get this bad boy open. You know how we like to get these retro cards open. Take a sharp blade and then try to cut as much around the side as you can without like cutting into the cardboard. If you can just get the plastic, that's ideal, because then you can slide that tray out in the end. Look at that, we're almost perfect with this X-Acto knife. Just be careful, always cut away from yourself, as I almost didn't display, but there you go. Almost there. Oh. So yeah, you can just, oh, sorry. A little bit more plastic than I thought. And you can kind of just slide them out of the bottom here. I say, as I struggle even more. But there you go, and look, the card is basically perfect. And you've got Hammerhead ready to beat up Spider-Man. Oh, I'm a mobster guy. Ugh, my head's hard. Here is Hammerhead out of the box with his accessories, which we'll go over later, but he's big, he's imposing. He looks like he could take Spider-Man in a fight. Plus he's got that adamantium plated head, so that's cool. He definitely lives up to his name. His head looks like a flat hammer, so cool. Pinstripe suit, brass knuckles on his hand. Yeah, he's cool looking. I like the head sculpt too. I love Spider-Man Retro. As you can see, we have most of them on this channel. Taking a look at the height, he's a little bit under 6.5 inches, so he's pretty tall. He's got a pretty big build on the body. I believe they used this body for John Favreau, Happy Hogan, so I think it's reused there, but yeah, he's kind of bulky, he's kind of tall. He looks tough. Going over the accessories, he comes with a bat. It's just a plain old black baseball bat. It's reuse of that one the Punisher had. We've seen it before that, I'm sure. But yeah, and then he comes with, of course, hands to hold it with. So there's a right holding hand, gripping hand, and there's like a left kind of open, kind of gripping hand. Sorry, it's not focusing very well, but yeah. And then on this hand, he's got two fists, but on this one, he's got some brass knuckles that say, what do they say? Gabe? I don't know what they say. They say something. But yeah, two fists, two other hands, and a bat. So yeah, that's accessories for Hammerhead here. Going over the articulation, we've got that head on a double barbell, I believe. So yeah, lots of rotation there. Night the Roxbury. We do have, actually there's no ab crunch there because this big old piece gets in the way, but shoulders come up a little bit less than 90. We've got a bicep cut. We've got double elbows, so they can come in pretty far, so that's nice. There is waist cut in there, so there is some articulation on the torso. Legs come out 90 degrees. Bicep cut, or sorry, thigh cut. Double knees. Can he kick his own butt? Yep, that's surprising with his big old body. coming down. No boot cut or anything, but we do have rockers on the feet, side to side, up, down. And then these hands are pegged side to side for all of those, except for, no, they're all side to side. So yeah, that's the articulation for Hammerhead here. The head sculpt is really good. I dig it a lot. He looks like a mean guy. He looks like he doesn't play around, you know? Where's Spider-Man so I can fight him? Oh, don't worry. Comparisons are coming up, Hammerhead. First up for scale and comparison, we've got Hammerhead with two of his other Mafia baddies. We've got Tombstone, of course, and Bullseye, all known associates of the Kingpin. So yeah, we've got a little crime syndicate forming on our Marvel Legends shelf, don't we? Speaking of Kingpins, here is Hammerhead with two versions of the Kingpin. We've got the Hood, and we've got Wilson Fisk, the version of the Kingpin that we all know and love. It's a title, basically the one who runs all of crime and basically wherever. New York, I think. But yeah, Kingpin, Hammerhead, crime. It's a running theme with these guys. They like to do crime. Do crime all the time. Next up for scale and comparison, we have more Retro Wave goodness. We've got Hammerhead with Black Cat from the Retro Wave. Sometimes good guy, sometimes bad guy. And of course, we've got our Black Suit Symbiote Spider-Man from the Retro Wave. Both of which have reviews on my channel. Basically every figure on this comparison has had a review, I think, other than Daredevil, possibly, and Bullseye and Tombstone. But yeah, those are like older figures. But, you know, check them out if you want to see deep dives on these guys. And of course, what comparison would be complete without Bob and Bro Thor out to get his coffee, probably from a hangover from a late night of gaming, and Bob just looks like he's ready to do that superhero pose and kick some butt. So Hammerhead should probably look out if he catches either of them on a bad day. With all of that being said, you guys, I will say the new Retro Wave Hammerhead is totally worth it because he was totally worth it to me. Always good to have new bad guys for the shelf, especially when they look this good in a suit. The sculpt on the head is great, the paint job is great, he's got those brass knuckles we can see right there, he's got a bat, he looks ugly and ready to kick some butt. So yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can come back every week for awesome content. And of course, comment down below how you're doing, what you think of this figure, what you want to see from Retro Spider-Man, all that good stuff. And I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.